Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. Okay? This week, we're going to talk about fight prejuditism. That's going to be the name of the video, okay? My soul's been in heaven for over 10 years now. I'm in the war for heaven, okay? And we're going to talk about fighting prejuditism, okay? Because that's what you're essentially doing when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, okay? You're fighting prejuditism, okay? When you remove your fear and deliver your soul to heaven. That's what you're doing. You're fighting prejuditism, okay? You're removing your prejuditism and your hate when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, okay? My soul's been in heaven for over 10 years. I see the truth. I see Satan. I see the truth in real time, okay? All right? I'm in the war for heaven. I'm gathering intelligence for you so we can conquer evil together, okay? All right? Let's get back to our subject now. Fight prejuditism, okay? What happens is, when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, you're going to fight prejuditism because you're going to go against prejuditism and hate, okay? And what's going to happen is you're going to remove your fear. When you believe in yourself, see, fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven, okay? So when you believe in yourself, you start to remove your fear, okay? All right? When you never give up to win against evil, okay? Never give up to win against evil, that's going to make your love unbreakable. So this way we have powerful, unbreakable love, okay? This powerful, unbreakable love fights prejuditism, okay? And that's the same kind of love that Jesus Christ is. Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. His love was fighting prejuditism because he was conquering evil, okay? And what I'm essentially showing you how to do is follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way and fight prejuditism, okay? That's what I'm showing you how to do in my videos, okay? This is how we fight prejuditism when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, okay? All right? What do you call it? Like I told you, fear goes against two things, believing in yourself and believing in heaven. So when you believe in yourself, you remove your fear, okay? So, and as you remove your fear, this will increase the forces of your love as you remove your fear, okay? When you never give up to win against evil, never give up to win against evil, this is going to make your love unbreakable. So you have powerful, unbreakable love that fights prejuditism, okay? All right? We get attacked by evil. You know, the two ways that we get attacked by evil is when a country gets attacked by evil, it gets attacked by terrorism, okay? All right? When a person gets attacked by evil, they get attacked by prejudice and hate, okay? All right? That's how a person gets attacked by evil, okay? When they get attacked by prejudice and hate, okay? Both of these things, these attack love and freedom. Evil attacks love and freedom, okay? Creating fear. That's what evil does. Evil attacks love and freedom, creating fear. Well, it's two ways that it does that, okay? When a country gets attacked by evil, it gets attacked by terrorism. Or a group of people get attacked by evil, they get attacked by terrorism, okay? When a person gets attacked by evil, they get attacked by prejudice and hate, okay? All right? And this attacks love and freedom and creates fear on them. And this keeps them in fear. By keeping them in fear, this keeps their soul out of heaven. That's what evil does. Evil keeps you in fear to keep your soul out of heaven. That's how fear and evil keep your soul out of heaven. Okay? Through fear and evil. Okay? And what happens is, that's because people live in, prejuditism is created from fear. Okay? Prejuditism is spawned from fear. Okay? And this is what creates prejuditism and hate, is the fear. Okay? So when everybody lives in fear, we live in prejuditism and hate. This is keeping your love weak and broken in fear and evil. Okay? When you live in prejuditism and hate. Okay? And the fear and the evil keeps you living in prejudice and hate. And as long as you're in fear, you're going to prejudge and you're going to hate if you live in fear. So that's why I'm showing you how to remove your fear. When you remove your fear, you will stop prejudging and you will stop hating others. Okay? You'll stop prejudging and hating others when you remove your fear. Okay? And that's why I'm showing you how to remove your fear in my videos. Okay? Okay? So, things that, I can tell you the things that fear cause. Things that are caused by fear are prejudgment and hate is created from fear. Okay? Alright? Okay? Evil is created from prejudgment and hate. Okay? Fear is created from evil, because that's what evil does. Evil creates fear. See, evil keeps you in fear. So, okay? Things that are caused by fear, I'm explaining right now, okay? Terrorism is caused by prejudice and hate, which is created from fear, okay? All the chaos that you see around the world, that's created from fear, okay? All right? Mental illness and suicide, that's created from fear. Okay. What else? All the chaos, I said that already. All the bad stuff we see going on around the world is created from fear. All the hate and corruption. That's what I was trying to think of. Hate and corruption is created from fear, because that's created from prejudice and hate. All the hate and corruption, where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? Things like that. Okay? All this stuff's caused from fear. Okay? All this prejudice is created from fear. When we remove the fear, we will remove the prejudice. Okay? And that's how we fight prejudice. Okay? Your love fights prejudice when you believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil and do what they say can't be done. Okay? All right? Okay? So, all right, I think that answers that. All right. So, what happens is your love goes up against evil when you believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil. This makes your love powerful and unbreakable. That goes up against evil. That goes up against prejudice and hate. Okay? All right? And what you're doing is you're defending love and freedom with the forces of love. Okay? Because here's what you're doing. When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. This defends love and freedom with its forces of love. This goes against prejudice. Okay? This goes against prejudice. How that works is, see, people live in fear. The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards, they live in fear. So what happens is your love reacts against their fear, causing them to prejudge and hate you. Okay? This causes them to prejudge and hate you. Okay? The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards, they attack the truth. They hate heaven. Okay? Alright? And they attack the forces of love from heaven. Okay? When they attack you. Okay? Keeping your love weak and broken. And prejudice and hate. Okay? That's what the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards do. Okay? The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards, the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards is Satan's army. Okay? That's Satan's army. The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards live in fear. Okay? They prejudge and they hate because they live in fear. Okay? Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. Okay? And that's why the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards, they defend Satan when they attack heaven. Okay? Alright? So I figured I'd try to explain that to the best of my ability. Okay? And that's why evil attacks love and freedom. See, heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Okay? And that's why evil attacks love and freedom. Okay? That's why evil attacks love and freedom when it attacks heaven. Okay? Alright? And when it attacks you. Okay? Alright? So, yeah. When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? You do this when you believe in yourself, and you never give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? And you'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. And do what they say can't be done. Okay? By doing what they say can't be done, you're going up against things like the laws of prejuditism, like I can't, I cannot, you can't, you cannot, that's impossible, discouragement, things like that, all the discouragement, and things like that. All that's the laws of prejuditism. All that comes from Satan. That's within your own fear. You find that within your own fear. Your own fear tells you that you can't do this and you can't do that. Your own fear tells you that you can't deliver your soul to heaven. That's your own fear. Your own fear is telling you that you cannot deliver your soul to heaven. Your own fear tells you that. That's why you don't believe in delivering your soul to heaven, because you live in fear. What did I say? Fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. And that's how that works. And that's how fear is keeping your soul out of heaven, by making you think that you can't deliver your soul to heaven when you can deliver your soul to heaven. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? That's how Satan keeps your soul out of heaven, with the I can't. I cannot. You can't. You cannot. You find that, and that's impossible. You find that stuff in prejuditism and hate. Okay? You find the laws of prejuditism and hate. Okay? You got to go against this. When you believe in yourself and you never ever give up to win against evil, you go against that, because that's your own fear. Okay? Yes, you can. Okay? Yes, you can. All right? I know you can. I believe you can. Okay? So, yes, you can. Deliver your soul to heaven. Always believe in yourself and never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? All right? And do what they say can't be done. Okay? All right? Yeah, and you'll be fighting prejuditism when you do that. When you do that, you're fighting prejuditism. Okay? This is how we fight prejuditism. Okay? All right? So, I was asked to fight prejuditism a while back. Okay? I heard a voice scream out, fight prejuditism. I believe it came from heaven, and that's what I'm doing. I'm fighting prejuditism. That's why I'm making these videos. Okay? So, all right, and I'm explaining to you how to fight prejuditism so we can deliver your souls to heaven correctly and conquer evil. Okay? Because prejudice and hate is evil. Okay? So, all right? That's why I'm showing you how to conquer evil and win. Okay? All right? Would you like me to... I'm going to explain to you now how to deliver your souls to heaven, okay? First, I'm going to explain to you how an animal delivers its soul to heaven, okay? All animals win when they die, okay? That's because they live in the wild, all right? See, back before civilization, Satan started a war against heaven. Let me explain that first. Satan started a war against heaven back before civilization. That's when fear was created, okay? And when this fear and evil spread throughout the land through civilization, okay? That's keeping your souls out of heaven. Yous were delivering your souls to heaven before civilization because you had to live in the wild. You had to survive in the wild. This is a war. This is not a religion, okay? Like I said, I'm in a war for heaven. This is a war. This is not a religion, okay? So what happens is Satan started this war against heaven back before civilization. That's when fear was created, okay? And what's created from fear? Evil. So now you got fear and evil spreading throughout the land through civilization. This is keeping your souls out of heaven. Back when you had to survive in the wild and we were human animals, we were delivering our souls to heaven. Back before civilization, when we had to survive in the wild. Back when we were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that, we were delivering our souls to heaven, okay? When civilizations come around, now you have fear and evil within civilization, okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships, these are evil. These are keeping your souls out of heaven because they keep you in fear, okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships are evil. These are keeping your souls out of heaven, okay? All right? Yeah, and I said I was going to explain how to deliver your soul to heaven now. Okay. All animals win when they die. Why? Because they have to survive in the wild. Okay? All right? And in order for an animal to survive in the wild, it has to win. Okay? It has to win. It has to, it always believes in itself. It never, ever gives up to win. Okay? And that keeps its soul in heaven while it's alive. That's why all animals are unconditional love that survive in the wild. Okay? They're unconditional love because their souls are already in heaven. Okay? Because they have to survive in the wild. And in order to survive in the wild, what do? They never give up to win against civilization because they have to survive. They have to win in order to survive. Okay? They believe in themselves. They never give up to win. And that keeps their soul in heaven while they're alive. Well, it works the same way with the human. Okay? Except with the human, you're in fear and evil because you're in civilization. So now it's, you always believe in yourself. You never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Because you got fear and evil keeping your soul out of heaven. So what you're doing is you're driving against this. When you believe in yourself and you never ever give up to win against evil, you're driving against it. Okay? You're fighting prejudice. You're delivering your soul to heaven the correct way. What you're doing is you're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. You're defending love and freedom with its forces of love. That's what you're doing when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly. Okay? All right? So what you're doing is you're going up against fear and evil because now you live in civilization. Because with civilization you have fear and evil that's spread throughout the land through socialism, communism, and dictatorships. Okay? These keep you in fear. That keeps your souls out of heaven. Okay? When you live in love and freedom, you're delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? When you believe in pure love and freedom. Okay? Because that's what heaven is. Heaven is a pure love and freedom. So know that heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Okay? So You always believe in yourself, okay? Believing in yourself removes your fear, okay? Now we're going to talk to deliver your soul to heaven, okay? By believing in yourself, you're removing your fear, okay? Never giving up to win against evil. You're making your love unbreakable, okay? So you have powerful, unbreakable love, just like Jesus Christ, okay? You're following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way against evil. That's what I'm explaining to you in my videos, okay? All right? So what you're doing is you're removing your fear. As you remove your fear, that's going to build courage. We're building courage, okay? And we're making your love unbreakable. That's going to keep the fear out, okay? By making your love unbreakable, we're keeping the fear out. See, evil breaks love. It puts fear in you. That's what evil does. By making your love unbreakable, we're keeping the fear out. And we're increasing the forces of your love. Okay? Because you're following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way against evil. Okay? Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. I'm showing you how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way against evil. That's what I'm showing you in my videos, so you can conquer evil and win. This fights prejudice. Okay? This is how we fight prejudice. Okay? Which I was told to do from heaven. Okay? It was actually, yeah. Okay? I was told to fight prejudice from heaven. Heaven screamed out to me and said, fight prejudice. It was a woman's voice. Okay? So, and I've been fighting prejudice ever since. Okay? So, but let's work on getting your soul to heaven, okay? So, what we were talking about, making your love powerful and unbreakable just like Jesus Christ, right? Just like Jesus Christ, right? But what you do is don't fear God. That's the problem. Everybody fears God. Don't fear God. God is your best friend. Jesus Christ, love in heaven. We are your best friend. Okay? Don't fear us. Do you fear your best friend? No. Don't fear us. Don't fear Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Don't fear the forces of love. That's the problem. Everybody fears the forces of love and then they attack it with prejudice and hate. Okay? Don't fear us. Don't fear us. We love you. We love you. We pray for you and we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? All right? So, okay? So don't fear us. All right? And you don't have to fear judgment because there is no judgment. You're removing your judgment out of the love. There's no judgment in the forces of love. There's no judgment. That's because you're removing your prejudice. You're removing your prejudice. When you remove your prejudice, you remove your judgment. Okay? You're removing your prejudice and your hate when you believe in yourself. And you never give up the win against evil. You're removing your prejudice and your hate. Okay? You will stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? All right? What else? As you're removing all this fear, you're overcoming evil. Okay? This is making you a non-sinner. You automatically behave. Okay? You automatically behave. Okay? All right? This is making you a non-sinner. You automatically behave. You start to see the truth from heaven. You start to learn the difference between love and hate from heaven. Okay? You learn the difference between love and hate from heaven. Okay? I never read the Bible. Okay? All right? So, I learned the difference between love and hate from heaven. Okay? Because I accidentally, 10 years ago, delivered my soul to heaven. That's where I started learning the difference between love and hate, okay? And I learned the truth about Jesus Christ from heaven, okay? All right? I put other videos on about that stuff, okay? So, all right? Maybe I'll make that my next video. We'll see, okay? But you learn the difference between love and hate from heaven, okay? You start to learn the difference between good and bad, love and hate, good and evil. You learn that from heaven because you're removing your fear, okay? What you're doing is you're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. As your soul gets closer to heaven, you start to overcome evil, okay? And this is making you more and more of a non-sinner, is what you're doing. You're becoming a non-sinner, okay? All right? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate, okay? So I'll give you a little tip there, okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate, okay? All right? What else? And as you overcome evil, your soul enters heaven. All right? You're not going to fear death. Just because you're not going to fear death doesn't mean that you can commit suicide. Your life could get very tough. Okay? So just because you don't fear death doesn't mean you commit suicide. You commit suicide, Satan wins. You understand? You commit suicide, Satan wins. We don't want Satan to win. We want you to win. Okay? All right? So do not commit suicide. Just because you don't fear death doesn't mean you can commit suicide. Not fearing death means you're going to win when you die. Because your soul's probably in heaven. When your soul's in heaven, you're going to know it. Because you're going to start seeing the truth in real time. Okay? You're going to start seeing the truth in real time. You're going to start seeing evil throughout your land and maybe throughout the world, things like that. You'll start noticing the evil. You'll start seeing the difference between the forces of love and evil. You're going to know what's evil and what's not evil. Okay? Things like that. All right? You're going to start noticing that as your soul enters heaven. Okay? And you're possibly going to learn the truth about Jesus Christ. The real truth about Jesus Christ. Things like that. And you're going to start, maybe you'll start seeing Satan like I do. You'll know that Satan's fear. And you know that it's all created from fear. Satan's fear. Fear is Satan. Maybe you'll start learning that. Things like that. Okay? It took me years and years to learn this stuff. I had to learn this. My soul was in heaven for quite a long time before I learned everything. Okay? Because I never give up to win against evil. That increased the forces of my love. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, in heaven. Okay? So, see, when your soul enters heaven, you win. Okay? And you're not going to fear death. You want to know why you're not going to fear death? Because you're going to win when you die. When you know that you're going to win when you die, you're not going to fear death. Your life may get tough. Oh yeah, because you're going to be prejudged and hated. You're going to be a threat to Satan when this happens to you. So, life could get tough. Okay? All right? So, I'm being honest with you. I'm being blunt honest. Okay? I'm a threat to Satan. Okay? I am a threat to Satan. I am prejudged and hated. Okay? So, and that's because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? So, all right? What else? You're going to learn the truth. You're going to start seeing the truth. What else when you deliver your soul to heaven? You start to see evil. You know you're going to be lied to. Things like that. You know you're being lied to when your soul's in heaven. You know who's lying to and who's not. I mean, you can actually watch TV and know who's lying to you and who's not. Things like that. Okay? Yeah. All right? What else? I don't want to miss anything. When your soul's in heaven, you see the truth. You know what I mean? You start to understand the truth in real time when your soul's in heaven. You start to believe in the truth in real time. Okay? Like when you watch the news and stuff, you'll know. You'll know if you're being propagandized or not. You know what I mean? I know the difference between propaganda, okay, and the truth. I know the difference between lies and the truth. I know the difference because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah. Okay? Always believe in yourself. Do what they say can't be done. Okay? Do what they say can't be done. Okay? What I mean by do what they say can't be done means you gotta go against the laws of prejudicism, because the laws of prejudicism is what's keeping your soul out of heaven. That's what's making you say to yourself, I can't do this, I can't do that, or I cannot do this, that's impossible, things like that, phrases like that. That all comes from Satan. That's your own fear. Tells you that you can't. When I know you can, okay? Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Do what they say can't be done. Thrive for pure love and freedom. Okay? All right? Okay? Things like I can't, I cannot, that's impossible. Those are the laws of prejudicism. All those discouragements, all that's found in prejudicism and hate. Okay? Those things are there to discourage you so you never deliver your soul to heaven. That's why it's there. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to go against that and know that that's what's keeping your soul out of heaven. Okay? Because that's fear. That's your own fear that makes you say that to yourself. Like I can't do this, I can't do that. That's your own fear. That's keeping your soul out of heaven. Yeah. Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. So that comes from Satan. The I can't, I cannot, that's impossible. That comes from Satan. That's Satan telling you that you can't because he doesn't want you delivering your soul to heaven. Yes, you can. Okay? I know you can. Okay? We believe in you that you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? Do what they say can't be done. Okay? And kick the crap out of evil. That's what I want you to do. All right? When you kick the crap out of evil, you're fighting prejudicism. Yeah. Okay? When you kick the crap out of evil, you're fighting prejudicism. Okay? All right? All right? You always believe in yourself. Never ever give up to win against evil. This is going to make your love powerful and unbreakable. And if you keep doing this, your love is going to get more powerful, more powerful, more powerful, more powerful, more powerful. And then your love's eventually going to get strong enough and your soul's going to enter heaven. Because you never gave up. And eventually your soul enters heaven. And you start seeing the truth from heaven. You start to see the truth from heaven. You start to see the truth in real time. You'll believe in the truth in real time. Okay? Because that's what heaven is. Heaven is a pure love and freedom for your soul. So you start to see the truth in real time. Because heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. And that's why evil attacks it. Okay? Evil breaks love. Keeps it weak. So I'm driving you against that so your love is unbreakable. Okay? So we're making your love powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. You're following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Against evil. Okay? All right? Now we're going to explain the forces of, we're going to explain the causes and effect between the forces of love and prejudice and hate. I'm going to start explaining that because I'm running out of time here. Okay, so I got to start explaining that. Okay, here's what happens. We have all prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards. They live in fear. Okay? All right? They prejudge and they hate. Okay? They prejudge and they hate because they live in fear. Okay? Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. Okay? The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards is Satan's army. They defend Satan. Okay? They're there to keep your soul out of heaven. That's what they do. Okay? Their job is to keep your soul out of heaven by attacking you with prejudice and hate. That's their job. Okay? That's what they do because they live in fear. Okay? What did I say? Live in fear, right? You defend Satan. Remove your fear, you defend heaven. Let me repeat that again. Live in fear, you defend Satan. Remove your fear, you defend heaven. Okay? All right? Okay? What else? What happens is, as you increase the forces of your love, okay, that's going to react against their fear. Okay? And when that reacts against their fear, they're going to prejudge and hate you. The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards. Okay? They're going to attack you with things like hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. They're going to troll you. Forget about it. You understand? Because now you're in the war for heaven. Because now you're in the war for heaven. This is a war. This is not a religion. Okay? All right? I'm explaining the entire war for heaven in my videos. Okay? All right? All right, so what happens is they attack you. Okay? Okay? The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards attack you with things like hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. Okay? Or what else? They'll talk behind your back. They blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. They troll you. Forget about it. Okay? All right? Let's say somebody hates you and they're breaking your balls. Okay? All right? You tell them to go pound sand, go kick rocks. Okay? Say, hey, I'm delivering my soul to heaven. I'm going to win when I die. Go pound sand. Go kick rocks. You're following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. They're following Satan into the gates of hell. The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards, they follow Satan into the gates of hell. You follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Let's say somebody hates you. They're breaking your balls, they're breaking your chops, and they're trolling you. Because you see, what happens is when they can't break you, that drives them mad. That drives them mad. And they never give up, they come after you. They never leave you alone. That's when you tell them, hey, take your prejudice and hate and shove it up your, you know what. Okay? You can curse, that's okay. You're not going to let them break you. You're not going to allow them to break you. Okay? Because that's what they're doing. They're trying to break your love. They want to break you. By breaking you, they're making your love weak and putting you back into fear by breaking you. So you're not going to allow them to break you. Don't allow them to break your love. I want you to win. Okay? I want you to win. I don't want them to win. I want you to win. Okay? So don't allow them to break your love. That's when you tell them, hey, take your prejudice and hate and shove it up your, You know what I mean. Okay? Tell them to go pound sand. Go kick rocks. Hey, I win when I die. Go have a nice life. You laugh at them. You laugh at them. Okay? They're the ones following Satan into the gates of hell. You follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Okay? Or just sit there, don't do nothing. That bothers them too. Yeah? Yeah? As long as they can't break you, you don't want them breaking you. Okay? When you get attacked by prejudice and hate, you're going to be attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing's ever good enough. Forget about it. I know, because I was there. I was attacked by all of it. All of it. It never ends, because I'm in a war for heaven. I've been in a war for heaven probably about 45 years now. I've been in a war for heaven. Okay? My life is not easy. I live a very substandard life because of this. Okay? I sing. That's another thing too. When you sing, you know, I sing. That's a talent, you know. I utilize the forces of love through my talents. Take up a talent, okay? Utilize the forces of love through talent, okay? Doesn't matter what the talent is. It doesn't matter. It could be anything. Utilize the forces of love through your talents. That also fights prejudice. Okay? All right? Utilizing the forces of your love through your talents fights prejudice. Okay? All right? What else? Did I miss anything? I think I got everything. Yeah, I want you to follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. The right way. Against evil. Okay? I know the truth from heaven. I know the truth from heaven. Heaven is the truth. Heaven is the truth. Heaven was the truth before the Bible, and heaven is the truth now. You understand? Heaven is the truth. Heaven is the truth before civilization, and heaven is the truth now. Do you understand? Okay? All right? Heaven is the truth. Okay? Heaven was always the truth. I gathered this truth and delivered it to you. Okay? Because I love you. And you're awesome, and I want you to win. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. Okay? I want you to win. I want us to win. Okay? Because we're warriors for heaven. I want us to win. Okay? Alright? Yeah. That about does it for this video. So, I'm running into overtime over here. Okay? So, we love you. Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? We love you. We pray for you. And we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Until next week, I love you. Bye.